In this episode, I will be installing all the lights in the engine shed yard. Stick around. Hi, and welcome to a new episode. Today I will be setting up the wiring for the engine shed yard lighting, including the lights inside the buildings and a signal. I had the lighting inside the buildings working some time ago, but after I replaced the point controllers, I had disconnected everything, and it's time to reconnect the lighting. So, these are the 5 wires belonging to the 4 LEDs inside the second shed. This here is the I2C bus bar, which was connected there. I disconnected it before I started this video, and I will have to extend all these to another PCA 9685 module. I have more LEDs here. This is for one of the sheds. There's another LED down here, which I will have to extend to this new PCA 9685. And this is where I installed the second one on this board. I will bring all those wire connections over here. I will program my Arduino to address them, and I will show you as I go along what the progress is like. Until then. As you can see, I have connected the PCA 9685 to the bus bar, and even connected an external 5V DC supply to power the load. The board is powered through the bus bar, but since there will be a minimum of 16 LEDs connected, and the bus bar is feeding another 8 PCA 9685 and 1 MCP23017, I connect an external 5V DC supply to each of them, with a minimum of 2 amp load capability. Next, I will be installing the yard lights, drill the baseboard, and wire them up. Until then. As you can see, I've finished the wiring for the yard lights. The more wires I add, the less space I have to keep them neat. I do my best to keep some distance between wires with different voltages, but it's easier said than done. The yard lights are not LEDs, and they drain too much power to run off the Arduino, so I put every 2 lights in series and fed them about 9 volts. I've introduced a relay, which toggles the LEDs on and off. Same with the lights in the first engine shed with the rolling shutter. The LED inside is 12 volts, and Arduino only outputs 5, which is not enough to power it. So I added a relay in this case too. Next up, I will be wiring the signal. Not sure about the 2 or 3 aspect signal. Not sure about a ground signal or a signal on a pole. Problem with the one on a pole, it is a bit bulky, and the location I will be placing it in is quite restricted. This makes me want to use a ground signal, but I don't have a 3 aspect ground signal at the moment. I will have to make my own 2 aspect signal. This is the 3 aspect lights on a pole I was talking about. I like them, they're quite generic, but like I said, this area here, this base, is a bit too bulky for where I want to place it, and it's close to a building, and I'm not sure it will look good. I don't wish to drill and then find the hole is too big for this. As opposed to that, I was thinking, hang on a minute, these are kits. Well, actually what you buy is the LEDs and the front part in a bag, and you have to put them all together and wire it. I don't have a problem with that, but this would be a 2 aspect in reality, where I'm using them, I don't believe there is call for the yellow light. This is just an exit from a yard onto a sub-main line. It's either busy or it's not. There's no need to slow down or anything. So I think I will go for this one. I will use this somewhere else on the layout. Let me get started on that. And when I'm done, I'll show you the end result of all I did in this video. Until then. This is the result of the work I did in these past few days. Hope you like. Subscribe, comment, like, and share if you want. And it will be nice to hear from you. Until the next one.